But yo, Counter Attack podcast with myself, Daps,
Spence,
Lamin.
Yes, the three amigos. Why are you smiling so much?
Happy, man.
What's on your phone, bro?
Just a picture.
Of what?
Just a picture of my family, innit?
Familia.
Yeah. Well rescued. When last did all three of us come on this podcast?
About a month ago.
About 3 weeks ago.
Shout out Spence. 3 weeks ago.
Was it really?
It was.
Was it?
Yeah, roughly.
So last week it was me and you.
And Leon. Shout out Leon
And Michael.
Constantine.
Shout out Leon Constantine.
Shout out Michael's cameo.
Yeah.
Shout out Michael.
Michael came and gone, bro.
Yeah, I
week
wasn't there
before
the week
that.
before.
Yeah, you weren't there. Were you?
Yeah.
Who did we have on?
That's a good point. I won't. No, I was. I can't remember. But
No,
I
you
was.
weren't.
Maybe it was you.
You weren't.
Was it not me?
Me and Dicker.
Of course it was.
Me and Dicker.
So that's last week, the week before. And then the week before that was us week.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it's got to be in it.
Shout out to Barcelona away as well.
Who's here most out of you two?
I think it's me.
We've been through this before,
I
haven't
think it's me now.
The way he smiles, like, yeah, no chance.
Huh?
You don't even believe that.
Just check the records, innit?
Yeah, but I'm just unlocking the DNA of a winning culture.
What a book, by
That's
the
what
way.
I'm trying to do.
What book?
So good. This one here on the front.
What is
Shout
it?
out to Barcelona away.
It's
By Damien Hughes.
yeah. Why are you talking in that voice as well?
Is that, what kind of voice is it?
Like you should be in Boys to Men.
I am
Yeah.
trying.
How do I?
But that was a tune though.
A fucking banger. But no, wicked book, man.
Cool. Guys, I still haven't finalised the last details of the live show. It's funny because I mentioned it last week, yeah, and then I've had people tweeting me and messaging me like, oh, looking forward to it. When is it all released? And I'm thinking, shook, I shouldn't have just said anything. I shouldn't have said anything at all.
That's it. Just let it
I just need to finalise this one last guest.
happen.
Little
B.
details.
Yeah, one last guest. But yeah, that's coming. We're gonna announce it soon. Keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all that good stuff. Feedback from the Leon one was good. You didn't hear what he said about the Arsenal, innit?
I see the clip.
He broke
There's
it
bits
down,
of
bro.
it I see,
Yeah.
which I liked.
He broke it down.
Which I was
Proper.
Yeah.
In fairness, he probably presented that argument better than a lot of people.
You know what? When I listened back to it, I was thinking, yeah, he broke it down.
He broke it
properly.
down. And I think that's almost what you at one point were threatening to say. I don't think quite
Managed to get
The-
over that.
quite get
the
that.
articulation.
Well, no, it's just probably the words.
Oh, your hair goes
and the
quick, you
length
know.
and the
Yeah.
lending to it.
No, to be fair, I ain't trimmed since my anniversary.
Shout out Spartan.
No, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you told me that 3 weeks ago.
I'd remember, to be fair.
Leonidas.
3 weeks ago.
No, 25th of May.
No, when I came to that thing,
Have you?
that training, I'm sure you did.
That was my anniversary.
Oh, that's
No,
why you know.
Trust
Not
me.
20.
That
No.
that training was about. It was a while ago still.
To be fair,
No, it was that 3 weeks ago.
Well, then between then and now, it's grown a lot, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna take it down still.
Oh, sick.
have you got your 300?
I can't when it's grafting season. Sometimes it just gets the better of me.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that Leon one was good, man. I enjoyed it last week. We've already booked in a couple more guests for the next. So I need to just confirm the dates. Yeah. Anyway, guys, what are we talking about this week? Yeah, I literally have no idea. I've been preoccupied this week. I've not really been.
Because you're on drugs, B. Pre-season
Factual.
though, and before you
Yeah, I was going to ask.
before you done all that, how was pre-season?
Can we just address this? I'm on drugs thing, please.
Oh yeah.
Can we
Yeah, people think, raw, what's going on?
Yeah.
No. Are you explaining it?
Yeah, I had an op on my leg, the one that I broke. Basically, yeah, long story short, since the injury, I've had a little area, like a wound that just doesn't close up properly. It heals sometimes and it like opens up again. And then like,
And this is through your skin, yeah?
yeah. So you can see your wound on my skin.
Could you see it? Like,
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it like poking and that. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like as in before you done the op, like could you see it? Like or could
When
you,
it opened.
When it opened?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, imagine you've got a wound, yeah, like a cut on your leg, and it's just not healing. So it's literally...
this is before you done surgery,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so you could see it.
Yeah.
On a normal. So this time last week, if I pulled up my trousers, you'll see like I've got a hole, like a little scab on my leg. But if it was healed up,
Yeah,
then at that time, then you'd be able to you won't notice it, innit? But then it heals up and then it fills up, pops.
What, with fluid?
And then, fluid starts
seeping out
and everything. And then, but it was cool. I knew there was something wrong with it, man, because that doesn't just happen, innit?
Was there any pain there?
Yeah, so this is the thing. So since I've broken my leg, I've not been pain-free at all.
Serious?
But you know when you're just used to the pain?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm pain-free, but when I'm running,
You can feel it.
I can feel it. And then I'm kind of holding back. And when I was doing my 5Ks every day, that was hard. And in our pre-season now, with the intensity of the running and it was just, I was limping too much. And I was just saying, you know what, let me just get this sorted finally. So I went private and then he looked at it, gave me scans and everything. And then they saw that I've got, basically, you know where my bones shattered? There were fragments of bone still in there that didn't clear up.
Right.
And then where it's healed up, so let's say it's closed up, but in the gap where it's closed up, there's fragments and then it's caused an infection. And the infection's gone into the actual bone. And then so now I've got an infection on the bone and it just hurts, man. That's what was causing the pain, innit? So they were like, listen, when do you want your op? And I just said, you know what? Because if I do it now, I'm back for the beginning of the season or September. I didn't want to...
What, as in back training?
No, I'll probably back training about a month, to be fair.
I thought you meant as in you miss a whole season.
No. I'm back for this
Okay.
this season. But I didn't want to do the whole pre-season and then have the op.
Yeah. That don't make sense.
Yeah, so I just thought, let me just do it now. And it's annoying because last Saturday I played well, man. We played against St.
Albans.
Yeah, St. Albans.
I do my research.
Yeah, and then...
Cheers.
Yeah, man. And I felt... This is the fittest I've felt since I've come back from my leg break. But I've been playing 60 to 70% max since I've come back. I'm talking about from my leg break, innit?
Yeah.
I can just always feel it, and so yeah, I felt good, man. And then defended well. We struggled a bit though.
What was the scores on the doors?
2-1.
To
them overall.
Who's staying then, or is it a complete different team pretty much?
It's different. It's very different. They got battered yesterday by Chelmsford.
Yeah, over on the Astro.
Yeah, over on our ground. Got battered 7-0, bro.
Yeah. What do you reckon? No chance.
The Dicko play?
Playoffs.
Dick's not Chelmsford.
Oh, he's not there no more?
No, he left. Playoffs.
No chance, too early to say?
I wouldn't say no chance, because you just never know. Because we're literally missing about 2 or 3 additions. But they've got to be quality additions, do you know what I'm saying?
This is the thing, yeah.
We won't go down or anything. I know that for a fact. We won't go down.
Nah, shouldn't
be. We've got enough there to I think, yes. So yeah, anyway, played well. I was looking forward to Tuesday's match. And then I'm kind of happy I didn't play yesterday, to be fair. Because 7-0 is no joke. But then he played bare trialist in the second half. First half it was only 2-0. And that's where the thing didn't.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the second half, bare trialist.
Isn't it? No one knows each other and that.
Yeah, apparently Chairman was going mad after the match.
Because of 7-0?
Yeah, he's like, I keep seeing you. And Tom's like, what did you expect? I played trialists. They're 2 leagues above us. Sevens.
Good old Chairman, eh?
Yeah. And Chairman's going mad, arguing. You know the ones. I was just like,
it's proper mad considering in the last 2.5 years what he's done there. Do you know what I mean?
But if I never even talk like that.
We'll talk off air then.
Yeah, we'll never even talk like that. All I'm saying, Haringey are very lucky. They're in a hotspot for talent. Do you get what I'm saying? Being in North London,
yeah.
Any team that's in those sorts of urban, inner London areas, they'll always be lucky because the people. You know, you got those people that don't really want to travel far, but they're good at football.
Yeah.
You know, bad boys are always good at football as well, innit?
Yeah. So, yeah, and it's on your doorstep.
Yeah, man. So they're very, very lucky. And that's why I think we'll still do well this year because bare people haven't found a club on it.
Yeah, so you players will come in later.
They'll come. So, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Anyway,
team and that.
So I've had my op. Was there in hospital, literally come from hospital about 2 hours ago. Well, left hospital about 2 hours ago. I got the drugs in me. It's a good feeling though.
That's why he's got the drugs. What drugs?
I mean, you joined us today.
Sorry, I'll talk to you about this in a sec. So
Yeah.
this is mad.
What have I got in me?
I'll tell you this.
I've still got the anaesthetic in me, obviously, the local one. I've got dihydrocodone, whatever it's called. I've got a bit of morphine in me.
So you obviously feel the leg.
morphine.
You feel it, but it's not pain.
I can feel the pain, but it's not like ow.
What kind of pain is that?
It's like it feels like I've got a cut in my leg, basically.
Like a cut.
If you
like a
see
deep
the cut,
cut,
yeah.
come on,
If you
a
see the
deep
cut,
They
the
got
wound.
Can you see it? Oh no, it's healed up. Of course,
Still
it's
got a
wrapped up.
bandage on it. But if I show you on my phone,
There we go.
but yeah, it's us. Because I had a big band. You know what I showed you in the group?
Yeah.
I had a big bandage over it, and then they took that off and put like little dressing and tuber grip. Bruh, when I tell you the cut itself, yeah, when I first saw it, I said, it shouldn't look like that, surely.
Do you know what?
Bro.
That's how you know. You see people in the medical profession, yeah? There's things that they must come across, mate.
Yeah, it's not a joke, bro.
It's not a joke, bro.
You know what? Guys are probably listening to this thinking, we don't care, man.
Yeah, it's thinking, let's talk about football.
We can talk about
No,
the
man, I care, bruv.
This is
football.
mad.
Why do you care?
Did you well, finish this. Then we'll go. Let me see that.
You should post that on
me see
the thing. You gonna put that on
No. Listen.
You got it, man. That'll get likes, bruv. I like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a bad one. I was like, I shouldn't look like that, surely. And they were like, no, it's fine. So as soon as the what do you call it? As soon as the swelling goes down and heals up properly, it'll just be like a normal scar.
Do you know why that's so mad? Because that's in your shin.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spence.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Anyway, did you not see the Pogba Lingard supposed,
I see a picture and I'll just
what?
turn it off.
What happened?
Pogba and Lingard apparently
At the bus stop.
got into a bust up. But when you see it, you're going to be like, that's not a bust up.
Yeah, but Mino Raiola is that saying that Pogba's told Man United he wants to leave for a while. So
What do you think about that? Because Solskjaer, Solskjaer was in a press conference in Sydney.
Yeah, because they're in
somewhere
Australia,
Australia, wherever they are.
yeah,
And then they asked him about that. And he was just like, agents always talk. They're working for their best player. I mean, they're working for their players, blah, blah, blah.
best interest.
And then they kept saying, but Pogba said he's looking for a new challenge.
Yeah,
And he wouldn't answer the question.
Deflection.
Ole.
Yeah.
Shout out Ollie. Ollie's at the wheel, aren't it?
You can tell he proper just does not want to.
Don't answer it.
He's just, I feel like he's too good for that job.
Do you know what though?
Like too much of a good guy. Like he's too nice.
Yeah. The thing is as well is that there's more than, and this is where football gets a bit murky because there's more than, I've been reading this book, yeah. And when I finish the book, I'm going to give it to whoever wants it. More than likely Spence, yeah. I can't remember, it's illustration of sport or something like that. But it's basically talking to you about the other side of the game, i.e. the football that we watch or the main thing that you see on TV and what goes on behind.
Yeah.
And it almost feels like the Pogba thing could almost be a battle of wills. The player wants to leave, the club don't want him to go, and the sponsor don't want him to leave. Do you know what I mean? And because they only bought him 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 2.5-ish maybe,
Wasn't it?
2 years. Yeah, he's only had 2 full seasons in it.
Jose. Yeah.
Jose.
Is it free?
It's free, isn't it?
Then Europa League.
Yeah, Europa League. Then a season before. Then Jose left last year. Yeah, so it's mad.
What, this will be free season, do you mean?
No, he's had
They've been
3.
there
This will be his 4th.
First season was with Ibra.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
forget that.
Second season, Ibra was there but got injured, remember?
Yeah.
Lukaku in.
And then last season.
Second season they finished wherever they finished.
Yeah, and then last season.
The last season. But it just talks to you about like some of the things that goes on in sport. And when things come out and people say stuff like Adidas have put their foot down and not letting United sell him.
Are they?
Well, I read that somewhere. And I was thinking, you know what? This is mad. The player don't want to play this. And to be fair, he's doing his job, yeah. But even when you see him, when he's coming off the minibus and he's addressing the fans and that, he just looks, I don't know, man, it's just weird.
Yeah, but Pogba plays up to that though. That's the thing is, I'll always criticize Pogba because
It works for him though.
because of his like inconsistencies. And he's lucky that little spell he had, where he's scoring all these goals.
Yeah, he was scoring.
Now when you look at the stats, have you ever, they keep showing the stats first in goals, first in assists.
But that doesn't reflect the season.
Reflect his whole season at all, innit?
Yeah.
He's been there 3 seasons. No offense to him, he's been there 3 seasons.
So what are you saying? He can duck.
Well, just like I don't get me wrong, he scored goals and that, but Like, I'm sure there's going to be people who would have got, say, 12, 13 goals for a lesser team, but no one cares. Do you know what I mean?
When do you reckon he leaves? When's his contract up? Did he sign 5 years, 4 years, what?
No, I think he's got like 2 years
The
left.
thing is, he wants to go, yeah,
5-year
but
deal.
I heard Man United put some silly price tag
Yeah,
on
of course they're gonna.
him. So, I mean, like, who buys him?
I heard if he goes.
Who really needs him?
This is the thing. Where does he go?
If he goes,
Who really needs him?
I don't know.
I heard if he
That's
goes.
my thing. I don't know.
Like, 'cause they're saying he wants to go back to Juve.
Yeah.
Nah,
do you
nah,
know?
nah,
Do you know why he wants to go back to Juve?
Juve, I think.
Have you seen the dress room in Juventus?
Yeah,
But like, just see what I'm saying,
Buffon's gone
like,
back to Juve.
yeah. Can you believe that?
Yeah,
Like Juve,
Buffon's gone back. Number 77.
Juve wouldn't need him, so it's like, who needs him or who's going to put up the money for him?
This is my point. And where Real Madrid have spent their money on Hazard.
Do you think so?
I think we did.
Yeah, but do they need him?
Need him for what though?
Yeah.
Modric's legs are going.
Modric and Toni Kroos.
Like, Toni Kroos has looked out of sorts.
But do you think
year and a half.
do you think he's anywhere near that sort of level?
I think he could be.
I know could.
Yeah, now.
But do you think he's at that?
Now he hasn't shown it. He hasn't shown that level of what do you call it? He hasn't shown that level of performance consistently. He's shown little glimpses here and there, but he hasn't shown that level.
See, that's my only thing. Because if we're going off of, you know, glimpses, then so many players could go Real Madrid.
Could go Real Madrid. Yeah, I guess so.
You could.
Not now.
Yeah, you could.
Maybe 2012-ish.
I saw you training in that session we did.
Training.
Did you lot?
I'm
Did you?
diabolical now, mate.
Did you lot hear about what happened to the Arsenal boy who's on loan at Bochum?
No.
Who?
The Arsenal. Oh, you don't know?
Oh, no, like Boca.
Bochum. You know Bochum in Germany.
Oh,
Go on.
The lad got in pre-season. He left the pitch in tears, crying, racial abuse.
From who?
German
The players?
German fans. Apparently, it was a player on the other team.
The
And then
fan. Oh, what, in a game we
in the
talking?
match, yeah.
Yeah, are we surprised?
Racism. Yeah, kind of.
Really?
I am a little bit.
I don't
Not
know.
Germany.
no, I'm not surprised.
Italy, yeah. If that happened in Italy, I'd have been like, yes.
But Europe, innit? Like,
Yeah, but
I think if
don't
it
know,
happens,
it's different, man.
Like in Europe, it happens.
It don't happen in France.
Racially abused.
Bare black man.
Of course it does.
It probably does.
Bare black man in France.
Of course it does.
Bare pure black man.
France is one of the most racist.
It happens
No,
in England.
the French people.
How many
Shout out
black
any
people in
Frenchman
England?
listening.
In England, it happens in England.
Yeah, I know, but you don't get the same. Maybe it don't grab the headlines the same. Italy, it's just horrible. In my opinion,
Yeah,
I tell you what,
Italy-
in my
Italy-
opinion,
it's just horrible.
Italy's in your face.
It's
like,
just horrible.
boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom.
it's just
Whereas
horrible.
Germany, it's probably not in the stadiums as much, but it's still
It's around.
It's still there. Do you get what I'm saying?
And England is just up and down.
But yeah, the Pogba Lingard thing, I don't think it was it was basically like a video Man United showed of their players having a walk through like Sydney or whatever, innit?
Yeah, and they're not walking next to each other.
And then there was a bit where they're walking next to each other, and Lindelof has had to like move Pogba away and Lingard just gone. It's like a literally 5-second video, and I was just like, I even tweeted, I was like, if this is why they're saying this,
They gotta
these
grow
two are things.
It's not, do you know what? Football's changed as well.
They gotta
Yeah,
grow up,
like
bro.
that's not going to happen
It's
now.
a
And they're
nonsense
just
situation.
two characters that
Yeah.
wouldn't clash anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? Like if it was like old school, and it was like, oh yeah, Roy Keane and Yap Stam when like, but do you know what I mean?
Titans.
Like, but it's like something will actually happen. You have to step in. I think it's just like no, like they're not kids, but you know, like that kind of just kids
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Buy nothing into that, man.
and they're pals. But that saying that doesn't mean they can't have a disagreement. But I'm not being funny.
I just can't. see
What
it,
could
man.
they be disagreeing about to a point where they've
Don't-
got to be separated?
Dance moves,
Potentially haircuts.
Snapchat. I don't know.
Snapchat. Who's got a bigger following on
Was I gonna say?
YouTube?
But apparently, this is what I
Insta.
wanted to say. Apparently, if he was to go, Man United was suddenly looking at Eriksen. Yeah, and I was just
I
like,
think that's pony as well.
is that what the news is pony or the move?
The move.
Yeah, I don't think Eriksen would be a good replacement for
Nah, no way.
because it's not what you
In
need.
fairness, Eriksen would get them playing in a particular way,
But he's not what you need.
but he's not what they want.
He's
Yeah,
better off staying at
he's not what
Spurs.
they need.
Really?
He,
I think
he
he's
was
tired
trying.
of Spurs.
He was trying to go around Madrid.
Yeah, I think he was.
But you'd rather, like at the minute, like you'd rather play for Spurs than you would
100%.
Man United.
I know,
agree.
but if you've been at Spurs for however long,
Yeah, he's bored of it, man.
yeah, you know.
I suppose if he wants to stay like in the Premier,
General
like,
statement.
Because think about it, even when you win stuff at a team, it gets to a point if you're winning all the time, you're just like, I need a new a new challenge. Like, he's been there for years. He's not winning anything. And he knows he's got like probably one massive contract coming up. Like, he's coming into his prime.
You do think about it.
And you know what's mad as well? Right now, if you use your brain, Tottenham are better than United right now, but you can't hide away from the fact that Man United are still the bigger club.
Massive.
Like, so
way bigger.
Even though they're not performing better now, it's only a matter of time.
It's a way bigger football
before United get back to United and competing in it. Whereas Tottenham, I can't see Tottenham. I can see Tottenham doing what they're doing, but that's literally about it.
No, I can't see them winning.
Yeah,
but I also can't see Man United winning.
But I reckon Man United will win the league before Tottenham win the league.
Yeah, but do you not? The league.
Saying, but I just can't see like. I think it might. You know, just how it was with Liverpool. Liverpool was so dominant, and then like how the fans now still say, "Oh, but we won."
Yeah,
all the leagues in the 80s and whatnot. I think it might be a thing like that. Because Man United, when you check it, how many seasons is it since United have won a league now?
What's it, 5 or 6?
5.
5's a long time.
It's a long time, in fairness.
No, I hear that, but
because who's
I know, but don't get me wrong, they're still a big club.
Who's won it after Ferguson? Who was it? Was it Leicester, Chelsea?
Leicester, Chelsea. Man City's done it twice.
Man City's done it twice in that time. So Leicester, Chelsea done it twice.
Chelsea done it twice, yeah.
And City done it twice, so that's 5.
No, but the thing is, the difference is that like Man United could just go ham next year or this year in the transfer window or whatever. Man United are gonna compete before. Like, for the title.
United.
I think
United are undoubtedly a bigger club,
also,
and they're gonna compete.
Like I said, if you've been at Tottenham for a while, like, and then Man United come calling, yes, they're not better than Tottenham right now, but they're still a bigger club.
There's bigger appeal.
Yeah, it's definitely like.
But the problem with Tottenham here is that they've got this whole philosophy, they've got this whole angle wrong. If you're trying to win trophies, trying to build up to it, what do you do first? You tell me. What do you do first? You're trying to build up to winning the league. What do you do first? Obviously, you're going for the league. What? And you ain't won that in years. What do you do first?
Don't know. You tell me.
Well, you go out and win a small trophy. Man City started their whole thing off in the right way. They went and won. Was it Carabao or whatever it is?
What, the first time?
Well, yeah. Even this season, they've won 3 cups this year, innit? FA Cup, League, and Carabao.
Yeah.
So Tottenham, if you're smart, go and win the Carabao Cup, go and win the FA Cup, and build it up.
To be fair, I think they tried though.
No, I'm not saying they didn't try, but I don't think that's where they like in my opinion, yeah, you don't. If you've not won anything, you're the nearly men of everything.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I think
throw your eggs into one thing. Go ahead and do it.
They lost to and they put a strong team out, didn't they, against Chelsea? But then they ended up losing on pens.
Was that the FA Cup?
The Carabao Cup in the semis. So I think they do take it seriously, but there's just something in their psyche. It's a bit mad. When they get there, they just kind of get.
I think the more people say that, the more they start to believe it.
It's mentally all play in their heads as well.
Because football is in
you don't care
reality,
now. You know, like when you're quarters or whatever, or like we're second we don't care.
When you get to the final,
you get to a point when you realise, hold on, this is real.
We could actually win this.
We got a chance now.
Yeah,
I think everything comes back.
The bottle.
Yeah.
Or do you reckon they just need to make like a big signing, a big player who can carry?
They got that in Ndombele, innit? But I'm not pinning too much.
I'm not. You can't pin too much on him. But I'm talking like
he's a good player,
like a game winner.
He's a good player, but he's not. That's what I'm saying.
But even that, like, just someone who's, I mean,
going to take the game by the scruff.
Like, but going through the squad, like, none of them have won anything, have they?
Nothing.
Like, I don't think there's one person.
Do you know, I didn't realise as well.
No,
but I think
Lloris
won the World Cup. I think Alderweireld, I think, one time.
What's he won?
I can't remember what they said because they were talking about when they played Liverpool. I think I don't know if he was in a squad who won the Champions League or something. He was in a squad and he hasn't won it. Like you said, he ain't played, he ain't featured like that. But
do you know, like winners where
you're part
when it's getting a bit mad, or everyone starts talking, like say like at the dinner table.
I was just thinking Kante in my head. I'm proper
N'Golo Kante.
It's the drugs somewhere.
Yeah, I'm proper bugging out. I was in my head, I was thinking, how you not saying Kante?
N'Golo Kante.
But yeah, it's like they've not got that, and like that's massive, man. You just, even if it's someone who's, see, like when Pep first come in and like he said to like Clichy, like, oh look, you're not gonna play. I don't know, do you know about that story? Yeah. Like you ain't gonna play here, but like your role is bigger than playing, than what you think. Like you have won things, so you have to show like off the pitch, and you've got to show people like, and conduct yourself a certain way, and he kind of done that as well with like Yaya Toure.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then it helps that you got obviously
Todd.
company had been there a long time and had won, but so he's mixing it with young people that are hungry, but you got to mix the hunger with a little bit of like what's that word? A bit of experience.
Yeah,
like, you need it in it. Just makes the transition easier.
Like Mertesacker at Arsenal.
He's just a bag of shit, man. I don't want to talk
Remember
about it.
Remember that thing where he said he gets sick before?
Don't remind me, please. 'Cause
Do you know what I didn't understand about that though? The geezer played over 80 times for his country and countless club games. So you're telling me you got sick every time?
He gets
Like,
nervous.
what the fuck?
you know, no, nothing wrong with nerves. That's natural. But to say like it gets to the point, yeah, I feel sick and I don't want to play.
I don't want to play.
Like that's mental, man. And again, like he's looking after our kids now. He's in charge of all of them. So don't be surprised if when it gets tough with us, we'll fold as well. If that's who's looking after our kids. But that's a story for another day.
It is a story that I just do not understand. You see, when I talk about why I don't like talking about transfers, yeah, like transfer prices, because it just doesn't make sense. In which world can Tielemans go for 40 million to Leicester,
Man.
but Newcastle are asking for 50 million for Longstaff?
Longstaff, yeah.
He's played, 8 or 9 games or something like that?
Madness, bro. It's madness.
Firstly, I don't even know why Man United even going in for him.
Why United? What are United doing?
Secondly, I don't know why they're going in for him, knowing Newcastle are asking for that money.
Madness.
Thirdly, I think Newcastle are very cheeky. They're not even cheeky, to be honest. You know what they've probably
They're
done?
exploiting the market, bro.
They probably don't want to sell him, but
Yeah. They have to put.
he's English.
They've got to put a price tag on him that puts him
Man
off.
United are willing to pay that. They're dumb.
Then they're like, okay, cool.
The guy's played 8 or 9 games, long stuff.
Tielemans is a baller, by the way.
Bruh, and he's 40 million.
Baller.
Hey, listen to that.
Yeah, baller.
40 million.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you can see this. And Tielemans even said how he told his agent to make the Leicester move happen because United weren't trying to pay 40 million for him. But you're not.
Oh, was he linked to United? Yeah?
Yeah, United were apparently like looking at him, but they didn't want to pay 40 million for him. But then they want to pay 50 supposedly
It's just dumb.
for Longstaff.
It's just dumb. It's no respect.
It's football, man. Like
It's not.
does it
not
surprise you?
though.
I just
Do you know what's going to
just
happen?
don't get it.
There's gonna come a
That's
point.
the game
yeah,
sometimes.
There's gonna come a point, yeah, where all the clubs are gonna have this weird unspoken rule where they won't pay over a certain amount of money for someone. Do you know why? Because you end up realizing, I'm not being funny, no disrespect to like the Neymar thing, you end up realizing anything can happen. Anything can happen. Unless you're like Beckham and you're a brand and you're gonna sell loads of shirts and loads of commerciality that comes with it, which Neymar obviously does do, right? It brings that. Like, it just, the numbers are just ridiculous. Man United had the anxiety, had the audacity to pay 50 million for Wan-Bissaka. But then they was trying to offer 60 for Maguire. And
80, bro.
well, no, it was 60 first.
Oh, is it?
Then it went 65. If it's jumped to 80 now, that's news to me, bro.
I think that's so.
Because Leicester are looking at that thinking, hold on a minute, you paid 50 million for a right back who's just played 1 year in the league. Ain't done anything really. And you want to pay 10 million more for a geezer who's kind of established in this league, played countless amount of games, been to World Cups and all that.
But this is the thing.
How does that work, bro?
You know, now it's like
It's ridiculous, bro.
you have to pay for potential. You got to pay for
To an extent, though, isn't it?
the age. No. Now you do. Like, it weren't always that.
That's what we were saying last week with Leon Constantine.
Was that what you were saying?
Yeah, because I was saying,
I get that from. It sounded a bit too smart to come from me.
shout out Daps. But yeah, like it's mad because before you used to pay for outcome. Now you pay for opportunity or intent. Or if he's going to threaten to be a top player.
Yeah.
Madness, bro.
And if you're British, then the price tag's just
And even that's
stupid,
dumb.
man.
Even that's dumb.
Just inflated.
I got a question for you, lot, yeah. Daniel Sturridge lost his dog the other day, yeah.
Apparently got found.
Oh, his dog got found.
Yeah.
Who found it? And where did they find it? And what's the reward?
Yeah, it's 30k.
I think them man brought the
He gave them 30k.
Probably 30.
Seriously?
Bruv,
Is that
he
it?
wanted that dog, bro.
Bruv.
What kind of dog was it?
Nah, it's a you can tell it's a rich man's dog, boy.
It didn't look like my type of. I don't even like dogs, but it looked
All right,
like
cool. Where's he playing his football? Because he's out in LA talking about who
Nah, he's
comes
done
out
now,
and
isn't he?
burgles football in LA. Burgle my house.
I think he's just
He got
chilling.
Rangers. No, he got Rangers.
Is he gone?
No,
Rangers?
that ain't happened.
He's at Rangers.
No, that ain't happened.
No.
That's
I think,
not
no,
happening.
who was that? No, it
Shea
might be,
Ojo's
actually.
gone Rangers. No, Shea Ojo's gone Rangers. That hasn't happened.
No, there was someone, because I remember saying like
It's Sturridge, man.
Defoe and whoever it
Yeah,
was,
Sturridge.
like they'll do bits. But why is he over there now then? Because they've started pre-season, unless he's injured again.
No, he hasn't. I haven't seen him because he was out. Rangers played yesterday.
No, this was
And they won
someone
3-0.
went- Someone went in the Europa qualifiers, isn't it?
Yeah, they won 3-0. And the boy,
Oh, he ain't finalised it.
yeah,
but
he hasn't done it yet.
It was Rangers though.
And he was out in LA with his dog being missing. What's it? Yeah, they get a picture of his dog, Daps, please.
That's the dog. Looks like something out of a horror movie, man.
What's happening?
Let me see.
That's not his dog.
That's his dog, bruv.
Bro, hold on a minute. Hold on.
It's Mrs. Dog.
That's
No,
not
it's
his
his
dog.
dog, bro.
Nah, he was
This dog
destroyed.
don't cost
The
30
video,
bags.
I can't even lie.
This dog
No,
don't cost
but-
30,000
But
pounds.
they made him pay
He's
30 bags, isn't it?
Somebody took my dog.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
Nah, it was sad, man.
They
No,
dropped
to be
the
fair,
fence.
I'm not even going to take the piss out of his accent, but bruv, come on.
Money's not an issue.
Yeah, but why did they take the dog to
You know if
Do you know I didn't understand that as well? Why would you,
Yeah, it's very random.
why would you take the dog?
They must have been drunk, bruv.
Of all the jewels and all the stuff that might be in the house, all the things you
That's
could
such a
take,
piss take,
you
bro.
take the dog.
But maybe they thought that dog would hold some value still.
Well, it clearly did. 30k up.
Could have got more though.
Well, plus everything they must have taken in the house, they're probably doing all right. But to be fair, yeah, I don't know. He's in LA. Pre-season started. No football. Do you reckon he could go to America?
Yeah.
Because he, the way he was sounding, the crib in LA, someone's broken the crib in my house.
In the
He might
crib.
just end up staying out there.
Yeah, nah, he'd go there and just
On a Todd, innit?
have a very decent end,
Nah.
end to his
End to
career.
his career.
I think he could.
But he's a young man. Is he
think he
not
could
still
do.
30?
No, he could.
He's 30.
But the problem is like with the injuries and everything, I think he could go out there. It's not going to be as intense. Nice weather. And he's always going to look
Aye.
the part.
By the way, shout out to my boy David Villa, still playing out in Japan.
Shout out Villa.
Was
They're
that
gonna,
what it is now?
they're gonna, what do you call it? Him, I think no, it was Fernando Torres, isn't it? Who retired, isn't it?
Yeah.
Proper. And I think him and Iniesta did it on the same day or something. But Villa's still out there playing. Madness.
Better.
Earning a coin.
That's what I'm on.
What, coming out retirement?
Let me
Nah, retirements. That's
I'm gonna
set in
get
stone beat.
set. Brent, can I connect up to the Bluetooth? I'm gonna play something. Did you hear that? The Zlatan interview?
What did he say?
What new?
This guy's too funny, you know.
You're welcome.
What's he talking about?
Zlatan.
Zlatan's a geezer, mate. I'm gonna put your phones on.
Hell of a boy. I don't know all podcast.
1 second, let me just Bluetooth Roadcaster. Is it Roadcaster Pro? Yeah, I don't know why it's not connecting. Oh,
Bada boom. I feel like I'm about to spit some bars. Mic check, mic check.
mic check one.
1, 2, that's the one.
Yeah, nice. That's a fucking joker.
Oh, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
My leg's starting to hurt now. I can feel it. Okay, cool.
Turn out.
Show your displeasure when things happen that you aren't happy with. Do you think sometimes you take it too far with teammates?
I put a lot of pressure. That's my game. I did everywhere. United, Juventus, Barcelona, Milan. That's the environment I came from. I come here because I want a lot. I don't come here to relax. And so far, I won 33 trophies. That's probably more than the whole MLS won together.
Oi, no need for that. Oi, Zlatan, oi.
Since then, you,
Wait, pipe down.
The whole MLS won together. So I know what I'm doing. Trust me.
since then, you did apologize to teammates, saying, "Hey,
I
maybe
did.
I went too far." That's what one of your teammates has said.
The straight after game, no.
No, not straight after the game.
I broke a lot of stuff inside straight after the game.
Stuff in the locker room.
Yeah, the whole locker room I broke. They had to call the ambulance because 3 players were laying down in coma.
Well, yeah, and they still let you.
And then I
they didn't suspend
apologized
you?
for the ambulance because I made them work.
No, he's on stuff.
Oh, geezer. I sent that to me.
I'm gonna put up on the Insta.
He's such a fucking lad.
He's on stuff, mate.
I just love everything about his attitude, man.
I'll put them in a comment.
No, but the first bit's right though, man.
What the
Like
trophies.
no, that as well. But like the environment I come from,
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and I put a lot of pressure on people. I think that's a standard. You need that, man. Because then if you can't deal with it, then them players will end up just leaving the club, bruv. But if you can, that club has to be successful.
I'm coming to a team like Galaxy who haven't had anyone really with those standards when you really look at it. It can only be good for them, innit? And like you said, if you can't respond to it, then...
Bruv, you've brought him there for a reason, surely. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to believe football's not all about buying people to sell t-shirts. Like, you actually want to win in it. So you got to bring them guys in, bruv.
I question. Chelsea, yeah? Who should be their main man next year? They got Giroud, Batshuayi, and Tammy. If they go with Giroud for the season, are they pissed?
I think you give
Or do you give Batshuayi a proper...
Yeah, you give them a chance. You give all three of them a chance.
I don't know. I don't think Tammy will get his chance.
He probably won't, but to be fair,
come off the bench.
he'll play off the bench. Do you know what though? To his credit though, yeah, he scored goals, man. To his credit, he deserves a chance. Abraham,
of course,
he deserves a shot, bro.
But are you going to give him a chance in front of Giroud?
You don't trust him.
In front of
you won't trust him ahead of them two.
That's
in
what
my
I'm saying.
opinion, you start Giroud because obviously he's a bit more, been around the block a little bit, and then Batshuayi. And then I still want to see how Pulisic is going to do, and how they create. I want to see how they play. I don't know how they're going to integrate it.
Imagine
one off the front man.
Everyone's happy that Lampard's got this job, yeah. But many men have done what he's done.
What do you mean?
What, nothing?
Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a liberty.
No, not in a bad way. I love Lamps.
No, you're
trust
right.
me.
As a manager, he hasn't
But what's he done? And now, obviously, he's Chelsea's.
Bruv, his face fits, and that's it.
Huh?
His face fits, and that is it. There's nothing else to it.
I've not heard anyone coming in for
do you know what it
Bielsa.
is?
Imagine that.
Do you know what it is though? He's gonna get the crowd going. His face fits. They're gonna give him time, and it's gonna deflect away from the fact that they can't buy the players.
Is that enough though?
That's why he's there for 1 year.
No, he's not.
He is.
He ain't signed 1 year.
He signed a year, bruv.
He ain't signed 1 year.
It was a year.
Oh, yeah.
It was a year with an option for a year. Because he was saying he might have signed a longer contract, yeah. But he was saying to Abramovich that he wants a guaranteed 2 years, guaranteed, regardless.
It's a transfer ban only for a year.
I believe so, yeah, for a season.
But that's probably why it'd be hard now. Like who
To get a top manager,
now?
precisely. It kind of makes business sense for Chelsea. And Peter Cech's gone there. A week after he fucking lost the UEFA Cup. It's true. The rumours are right. Technically.
Yeah, well, he said it before. He announced it. He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to go over there."
3 year contract.
3 year. Yeah. He wanted a guarantee too.
3 year.
Like guarantee that you couldn't sack him for 2.
What does that mean though?
No, like that you can't sack him.
So he has to do
So
3 years.
he has he wanted that for 2 years.
Okay.
But because I think he feels as if he may only be there for a year.
Yeah.
Because obviously once the ban's lifted next year,
Then
they
they'll
can recycle and then they can look elsewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just think it's maybe because is he there all time?
Goal scorer.
Yeah.
Goal scorer, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's the reason, the main reason. But in regards to management, like he got to playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Finals.
Got to playoff finals and
Got beat
and
by
that warrants
by his mucker.
being front runner. That warrants being front runner for
That job.
that job.
But how many people went for it? I don't know, man.
No, but that's the thing. I think like if you're talking like where like people that Abramovich probably would have shortlisted, then probably he wouldn't have got.
No.
Like I'd imagine.
Could have got Benitez.
No. Don't think
Yeah, he
so.
could have.
I don't think so.
Of course he could have.
With no money to spend.
No, with no money this year. I think Benitez, especially because what he was working with at Newcastle,
Yeah.
would have jumped at the chance
Maybe.
to go to
But I heard
Chelsea.
that when Benitez, because he left Newcastle, yeah. I heard that he wanted his next club to be something like 25 million a year for him pay as a manager.
That's probably why he's going to China.
So And that's why, because they were looking at him going to Celtic, innit?
To pay. He wants to get paid 25
He
million.
wants his salary to be about 25 mil, apparently, yeah.
Well, why not if you can get it, boy?
Well, if you can get it, but this is the point. You're never going to get to that level.
I think he said the vision that Newcastle had wasn't his vision. Have you seen who like one of the front runners for the Newcastle job is?
Go on.
No.
You ready for this one?
Go on.
Steve Bruce.
Is it roundabout, innit?
Who else?
No, I just saw Steve Bruce and just thought, oh my
How can he be a front runner?
One of them.
But that's mad because like in the last however many years, he's just been banging. No, but not only that, but he's been banging about in the championship for a long time. So he's now like a championship manager.
Yeah, his teams ain't done anything.
Do you know what I mean?
Mate.
But it's the roundabout, innit?
Well, the thing is, Nottingham Forest have got in Steve. Keep getting this geezer's name, Frenchman, and Derby's gone Philippe Cocu.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't mind that though.
Well, you'd like to think he'd bring something different. PSV.
I'm just saying I don't mind it.
Well, I say PSV.
He was in Holland. I forgot who he was. I think it was PSV for a couple of years.
But he's working.
And then he was in Turkey, and he's come from Turkey. But I don't think he done well in Turkey. But he's been out there learning and that, you know. But I think like the Lampard one's just mad because like he's done it for a year, one season,
literally, yeah.
You know, and it's gonna be like it just makes it harder for like aspiring managers. You know what I mean? Like in terms of to try and get to the top as in a job. Because like for example, I was saying this to young Spence. We was having a conversation about managers, and I was like, you look at someone like Ed, shout out Ed, who like just stopped playing. Like when we were about however old, he just stopped, and he was like, no, I just want to focus on my coaching. So he just took himself out. So from there, he doesn't have the chance to become a big name in non-league or get a pro and whatever. But he wants to focus everything on coaching. Now, if you're in and around him and you work with him, you'll realise, fuck me, this guy is so good at what he does. Like you cannot be around him and not learn. Yeah. But then on the flip side, you got people who would have played X amount of games, whatever, in the Prem.
And would have got a job just dropping out.
Yeah, and you might have, not just talking about Lampard, and you might just get thrown, or you just get a job or a top job, whether it's first team, reserves, or wherever it is, just based on because you've played, but you haven't done all the groundwork. Do you know what I mean? But that's never going to be like the case. Someone like him, like Eddie, for example, could never, like he's like, in his world and that, his name's starting to ring bells because he's working, he's networking, people realising like the good stuff that he can do. But say like Thierry Henry, say him and Thierry Henry go for a job, Thierry Henry's going to get it.
100%.
Based on if you put YouTube on and type in Thierry Henry best goals, regardless of any of the other things that he brings, like as a coach.
Yeah.
Whereas
the profile comes before everything.
You know what I mean? So
but
things
that's why,
like that
that's
just
what
makes
I'm
it
saying.
harder.
That's why Frank's got the job though. He's not got the job because he's an amazing manager or he's done a great job as a manager. He's got the job purely because of the profile. And in fairness, he's Chelsea through and through, as is Jody Morris. And Jody Morris obviously has got pedigree. Do you know what I mean? But again, not at the top level as a manager.
Be interesting to see how they
I like
go.
Jody Morris though. I think Jody Morris deserves.
Well, he's been around learning,
he's been
learning his trade, innit?
Well, he won like 6 or 5 or 6 FA Youth Cups back to back.
Cups, innit? But he's been there. Like obviously not at first team level, but he's been learning.
Yeah.
Like a lot, like Gerrard was doing a bit for a while in the academy at Liverpool.
Yeah, before he left.
And then even like to just get plonked into Rangers, I thought was a bit like how lucky is that? Obviously because he's Gerrard, but he done a bit as well before that. Like this is Lamp's proper first job.
It's a big job, bro.
First job. Or second job, you know what I mean? Like Derby just done one season in there.
Chelsea job.
And then now he's at Chelsea. That's mad. Might be England manager next, bruv.
Wouldn't put it past him.
Well, Harry Redknapp saying this is the new wave for Chelsea, isn't it? No. Let's see that one.
They're related. So.
Can't take that serious.
Next on the docket, all this talk here about prize money and stuff for the women's game. Yeah? Let me try to find the video.
What was she talking about?
This conversation going to do me in.
No, what was she talking about for the World Cup itself?
Talking about,
yeah. No. I think
or was she talking about
the women's game? No, even the final. No, I think she's talking
She's
about...
talking about prize money or
prize money.
wage. She wasn't talking wages.
No,
and stuff.
talking about prize money and how much they got compared to like the men's game. And the one thing she was missing out is the amount of money that the men's game generates.
Yeah.
Like you've got to do things in, what's the word I'm just looking for? Proportion.
Yeah.
I think that's the word. I know what you mean though.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like if I'm generating, if you as a player, whatever, you're generating 40 mil and you're getting 8 million out of that 40 mil. Like you. So you're whatever sport you do, you're generating 40 mil, you're getting 8 mil.
You sound like Floyd Mayweather.
And then I'm generating in my sport, well, my sport generates 100 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm getting double what you're getting.
Yeah.
But I'm getting 100 mil. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like you got to look at that
Big difference.
Yeah, it's not just a case of being like we should get whatever you get.
No, yeah, of course, because it's like again, like there's so many like players are brands now, even though like I don't like it, but that's what's gonna get. Sometimes people like I know so many people like women. I just say women because this is like a combo I've had like with my wife, for example. She wouldn't really watch football, but when it's World Cup time, she's gonna watch it, and a lot of the times you watch it because of the people that are going to be on show in it. Do you know what I mean? Your Neymars, whoever, Ronaldo's, Messi's. And obviously, because of the draw that they are, more people are going to tune in. So in turn, it's going to generate more money and all the rest of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And more people are going to come out to the grounds. And more people are going to, whatever it is to make money, it's going to be more.
It's not just that. It's like, no matter who's playing in that final, in terms of like globals, like sponsorships and stuff like that they're receiving. Like the commercial aspect of it. Like, I'm not being funny because this Women's World Cup is actually quite enjoyable, to be fair.
I think it's been good.
But like the commercial side of things, you can't compare it to what the men's game grows commercially. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
you can't
if
compare.
they're saying there should be more...
There's no way you can compare.
No, I think you've got to contextualise your argument. If they're saying that they've got to be more money pumped in or more prize money
They're not saying
given
that.
off
They're
the back.
saying...
Yeah, no, that's...
No.
Then that's
That's
but if they're just purely saying based off
We
the
should
size
get more
of the
money.
men's game, absolutely fucking not.
Yeah, I need to find the thing,
Absolutely
because-
fucking not.
Let me see if I can
Thing is, yeah, women's football is getting bigger, but you got to remember, like,
Bro,
you couldn't...
the men's
like,
game's been developing over like 70,
but
100 years.
This is what I'm saying. But even so, like, even if we talk, since like the Premiership hit is where it just went crazy.
Just went mad.
Money-wise.
26, 27 years
do you get
ago.
me? And they're putting money in women's football now, and like I again did enjoy the World Cup, but obviously you know now that America won the last one. But before this World Cup started,
you wouldn't know.
you wouldn't have known who won the last World Cup or the World Cup before that.
Agreed.
And you probably wouldn't have watched the games. So it's a process. Like if the games keeps developing and growing,
Yeah, they can't start.
then the prize money and all the rest of it will get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, but at the same time, man, it's similar to what Daps says. There's a reason why Floyd gets paid the most money in boxing. Do you know what I mean? And there's a reason why someone like, Lamont Peterson used to get paid, or Amir Khan gets paid what they get paid.
I like Lamont Peterson.
So do I. He's a good boxer. I think he retired, not it? But yeah, it's different. There's different levels. Lamont Peterson can't say I want to get paid as much as Floyd.
No, of course. It's the same like,
Do you know what I mean?
if...
It's a cheeky even thing to even bring up.
If you go to Juve now,
Yeah.
like you can't go in and say, I want what Ronaldo gets paid a week
No way.
because of everything else that he brings.
Or just because I want it to be fair.
Yeah. But it's not because...
It's fair already.
No, but like the amount of
That's
money that
right.
he generates for the club, he can come in and say,
I can't even find the video.
You're going to have to pay me this because just having me here is going to make you X amount of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's madness. Bro.
And you can't come in as Lamin and just say, yeah, boom, I want what Ronaldo's on.
Yes, I can.
Maybe you can then.
I mean, you can go there and say... You can,
Yeah. I ain't getting it though.
You can have the combo.
you can say you want the number 7 as well, mate.
Yeah, I might have that.
This is this one as well.
Oh shit.
Headphones on, please.
Is this what we listen? Is this the something?
No, I can't find it, but there was this one as well. 1 second.
The gap grow? Are you?
1 second.
What was
I
that?
mean, if you really care, are you letting the gap grow? Are you? I mean, are you scheduling 3 finals on the same day? No, you're not. Are you letting federations have their teams play 2 games in the 4 years between each tournament? No, you're not. So that's what I mean about the level of care. We need attention and detail and the best minds that we can possibly have in the women's game, helping it grow every single day. That's a terrible idea to put everything on the same day in every way, especially. I mean, obviously, there's 2 other finals going on, but this is the World Cup final. This is like cancel everything day. So no, I don't know how that happened. I think I heard somewhere that it was they just didn't think about it, which is like the problem. I mean, if you really care, you letting.
Do you get what she's saying?
No, what's she talking about?
Was it Copa America?
Copa America, and there's another one that was on. Was that
Gold
Asian
Cup.
one or something like that?
Gold Cup,
Which one's that one?
where
Is that the one Jamaica's in?
we lost in the semis, but it was America and Mexico in the final.
Okay.
Of the Gold Cup.
Gold Cup, yeah.
But then what was it? Oh, well, that's not Copa America,
was-
South America, isn't it? Copa America,
Yeah,
South America.
yeah.
Yeah,
With,
so
with,
she's
with
saying,
somehow Japan in it.
It's weird,
Yeah,
like get
yeah.
invited in. I know it gets a bit political.
But yeah, she was saying how it's crazy you can put 3 finals on the same day, and if you're really interested in growing women's football, then why would you do that? Do you get what I'm saying?
Do you know why that argument's so stupid?
And then number one, they're on at different times.
Well, no, not even that.
They're on at different times.
Not even that. I'll throw the biggest thing in a sec. We're gone.
Yeah, no, for me, number one, they're on different times. Number 2, like, people are going to watch what they're going to watch, innit? Like, if you want them to watch the women's football, like, if you give them an option, like, they're going to watch what they want to watch. So it should be up to them, even if they were on the same.
Do you know the biggest thing that's flawed about the argument? What percentage of people come into stadiums to watch men's football do you think I'm in?
What do you mean?
Like, what percentage, if you looked in the stands, or even people watching at home, what percentage of people would you say that's watching a football in a live game, be it international, be it club, would you say are men?
How about 18?
18%.
80.
I'd probably say more than that. Though. I'd probably say it's probably 90, 95 potentially, right? I mean, what's the percentage of women do you think are watching a women's game? There's more women on the planet than men is, right? If you counted per head. Right, so if the women's want to grow the women's game, they need to increase the women's watching the game and the women's spending money on the game.
No, I hear that, but that's just one aspect of it.
No, but because at the end of the day, that wouldn't affect whether they put 3 continental cups on the same day. Because if you've got more women gravitating towards the women's game and watching it, you're still going to get the big ratings, aren't you? You're still going to get the viewership. The problem that she's saying is that it's the World Cup, and I get it. Forget the women bit. It's the World Cup. I understand. However, it's the quote unquote women's World Cup, which when you're trying to grow it in all these different territories, you need to engage the women in these territories first.
I think what she wants them to do is to be like, the women's World Cup is on, nothing else.
Bullshit.
Because
Straight away.
the women's World Cup
madness.
is on, nothing else should be on, innit?
Yeah, but I swear there's been times that the men's World Cup's been on, and then you've had like another sporting event that you could have watched, but you chose to watch football. I'm sure there is.
I mean, even like, obviously it's not as big a bigger scale, but like FA Cup final, like over the last few seasons have been the same day where there's been Premier League games.
There's been stuff happening. It's clashed, yeah.
Champions League on a Saturday has gone on the same Saturday as like the playoffs would have been.
Yeah, exactly.
So I remember like I went when Cardiff lost to Blackpool, like when Sol was at Cardiff. So I was there at Wembley and then went home that evening and Inter beat Bayern Munich. Do you know what I mean? So like it happens, innit?
Yeah.
It happens and it has happened.
Do you know why this is such a sticky one? Because unless we say we're for it, we just sound. I'm listening to us. We probably just sound like
not even chauvinist. Just
No, not even.
egotistical.
Do you know
not
what?
even egotistical. What's the word that you describe? Misogynistic. Or what's the other one? There's another one. There's another word that you'd be described as. What do you call it? No, yeah, that as well. But no, if you're not, it's weird. Any feminist, shout out any feminist, right? who's listening to this, will not be able to base a logical argument against anything we've said. It sounds really black and white though, because we're saying it's fact or it's not fact. But the reality of the situation is this: if there's another event on, if you have increased the viewership of a sport, yeah, with the people it's meant to attract. The women's game is women's playing football. Men watch men playing football because of its roots.
I hear that. I hear
know what I'm
exactly
saying?
what you're saying.
It's tribal with men. It's not just entertainment.
I hear what you're saying, but she's literally, that's just one aspect of growing women's football. Her point is she wasn't here to talk about, you know, what you could do to grow women's football. She's saying if you had
it should have been on a better
if
day.
you had any interest in actually growing the sport, you wouldn't put it on the same day as two other finals.
I hear what she's saying, but
No, I
again,
don't.
it happens. Like it happens. It has happened.
But that's why I don't hear it.
And to be fair, I'm not trying to be funny. I think the women's final was probably.
I think it was decent.
Probably got the most views of all of them.
Of all the three.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and I think they've done really.
No, but it would, because it was like, especially in this country, well, across Europe,
Yeah.
it's just got that good prime time.
Yeah, it's got
exactly.
perfect
And
time slot.
normally,
7 o'clock.
back in the day, their matches are getting shown on like the red button. If a couple matches were still a red button.
Red button.
Yeah, Jamaica's ones were like,
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? But like, once you got to like knockouts and that, they were on the main channels. Do you get
Do you
what
know
I'm
what do you know what I'm upset about? I've seen very few African nations games. Very few. I'm upset
saying?
about
The
that.
quality ain't been great.
No, but the problem is the quality ain't been
Nigeria
great. But when
playing
you
now.
talk about like what people are saying that when you're talking about primetime TV, some of these I don't have a clue when some of these games are on.
Shall I tell you why as well? Yeah.
No, of course.
Shall I tell you
Same
why?
like, even like the Gold Cup.
So if people are
that's
serious
what you-
about really spreading football, let's spread the whole thing, not just one segment of it. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I just think increase women's participation in the. It's just like they say, oh, like for example, you see when women say, or you see when the argument is about Wimbledon, about women should be paid as much as men. For that, to be fair, in respect to that, I get that. Do you know why? Because generally, if you're sat in the stadium, you watch whatever goes on in that stadium for the day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It isn't like a football match where you physically have 90 minutes or 2 hours in that place and you get up and you leave and you have to leave because there's nothing else happening. Do you know what I mean? But Wimbledon and games like sports like that generate so much through just the ticket prices and through just the expense of being part of that sport.
Look at Andre
That
Gray's
you
dog.
could easily, what do you
Jesus.
call it? Rotted. Is that his mutt? Yeah,
Yeah, Andre Gray's
got a pit.
Can you say mutt?
That's what they're called dogs, isn't it?
For real?
Yeah.
Not really a dog guy.
Sorry, is that his dog? Is that needs to be
Do you reckon I get Andre Gray down for the live show?
Where does he live? Oh, he's Watford,
Is
isn't
that Watford, isn't it?
he? Yeah, potentially. Let's shout him out. Do you
call him,
reckon we can get Andy Joshua on? Just off
Why
the
would
cuff.
you get in Joshua for the live show?
No, just bring him in it. Just
Why
bring
don't
him.
we get
Football,
Sturridge's dog?
boxing. No, I don't like the dog. The dog's in LA anyway.
Yeah, but we can get the dog.
Nah, I can't get a dog. 30 G's got the dog back. We can't get a dog. Sorry, bro. You ain't gonna let a dog out his sight.
Hey, Brent. What do these things do?
It's basically
Shout out the engineer.
it's the reverberations that
So you don't echo.
In.
basically it's
Soundproof.
Hey, guys, have you noticed anything?
Yeah.
Picture.
No picture. See,
There's a new
nice
picture.
portrait there.
Yeah.
That picture's new.
Show, don't it?
I'm sure that picture's new.
I'll be at your live show, innit? I'll have an opportunity to take a
When did you take this one?
Saturday.
Where? So you didn't.
So it's a photo
you
shoot.
didn't need a live show.
It was a photo shoot.
They didn't need.
Can we get a photo shoot?
I said yes.
I've never done a photo
Alright.
shoot.
Have you not? It's good fun.
Yeah, don't wear that though.
Like,
Yeah.
definitely, I'm gonna burn this in a bit, bro.
Oh, I might wear this. Shout out the Palmer Foundation.
Bring me.
Do you want some kit, yeah? You want some kit as well, Daps? Some Palmer kit.
I'll wear that everywhere. People will be like, "No, who's this Palmer guy?"
Palmer guy. This is our club, our club trainers as well.
Yeah, bring me.
Yeah, I'll get you a pen, man. I told you should come and coach, man. Do some sessions.
I wanted to. No. I'm 19th. I'm done. If you got anything popping,
What's the name? Next week?
next Friday is my last day.
Oh, come watch our game. We got a game against Charlton.
What day though?
Thursday. You'll
Thursday.
still be working.
Training.
Shit.
No, but training as well.
We're going to Holland first week of August.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Oh yes, I'm not
For how
going
long?
for that Wednesday. A week. We're gonna play two games. Then.
So you're not here.
Yeah, we're not here that week.
Why don't we all go and just do it in Holland? We just do it.
I can't. I got training.
Be right, man.
Well, I ain't got anything right now. So
You lot go home and
Wednesday evening,
FaceTime
innit?
me from here.
Or you can call me.
Oh, Wednesday. I'll come up for the day still.
Yeah, come for the day, innit? Seriously, come for the day.
I'm going to Toronto end of August.
Yeah.
You better take back in Canada.
Back in Canada.
Bruv, I need to go Canada, you know.
What? Toronto's my spot, man.
The 6th, yeah?
I love it.
Hey, but I need to go tidy up as well, though.
Yeah, we've got about 5 minutes left, Spence.
Shout out, Spence.
Because I'm not.
Is that right? How long have we been recording? If we've been recording over an hour, then it's cool.
Yeah, over our course, bro.
I don't know how to work this way.
How long have we been recording? What does it say there?
It doesn't say on
It
it.
says over an hour. It actually says just over an hour.
It says,
See?
your road Carter Pro.
See?
But there's no more football.
Brent, does it say?
It's just
how long it's been
speculation,
recording
isn't
on that thing?
Yeah, it's an hour and a bit.
An hour and a bit. How do you know?
Because I know what time it's Saturday.
Hey, Brent, what are you watching?
That's how it works.
Some stuff I film.
Oh, to be fair, these are the brothers that just come out of the podcast. A minute ago. The guy with the long hair.
I thought this was Deontay Wilder or something.
Oh, these are who's that? Is that 3 shots of tequila?
Oh, is this when they were on tour?
Was he getting beat up?
Put champagne on them.
Oh, pissed.
Why don't you ever pour champagne?
Hmm?
Bring some champagne to the pod.
On the live show, I'll bring champagne.
For real.
On the live show. Yeah, guys, listen. This live show, I guarantee, is going to be the best one yet.
Yeah, make sure everyone comes.
So
No, don't put pressure out there like that.
no. Even if they don't come, it's still going to be the best one yet. In terms of, if I'm not going to say in terms of guests, because we've had some quality guests, but with this one's going to be quality. But guys, make sure you come, and
Wait. I know, we'll talk after.
yeah, make sure you come to it. Make sure you you hear the stories of some of these footballers, ask the questions, get pictures, get coaching. Remember when Defoe was coaching kids, bro?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
quality.
At the
That's
last
what you need,
session.
man.
It's coaching Liam.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Guys, make sure you come support. And I might do one before the end of the year as well, Christmas special. Anyway, we'll talk about that one later.
On Christmas Day.
No, definitely not on Christmas Day. But is there anything else we need to think? Guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Get us hashtag counterattack podcast. So not hashtag the counterattack, not hashtag counterattack, hashtag counterattack podcast. That's the only way I'm going to see everything.
Shut
Or
up.
just at us on the counter say or Instagram at counterattack pod.
That's it.
I'm going to start uploading other videos now.
We're trying to do it the counter attack.
You see today I uploaded the City and Chelsea thing.
I see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to start uploading
I turned it
other
off
things
though, I
apart
didn't
from-
Yeah,
watch
but are we not going to get shut down for that?
No, because there's no, at least this one, there's no,
Oh yeah.
if I take the
that's
sound
why.
off, if I take the sound off some of them,
Is
Oh,
it?
serious? Is that
because
what it is?
that's how they clock.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
okay.
Yeah, it's the
Didn't know
sound.
that.
So if you just put a video with no sound on,
Be all right.
but yeah.
That's what Finger does a lot. Crosser.
Shout out
yeah.
Cross.
No, they're going to shut Cross down.
Shout out Crosser.
But I know he does something where he,
No,
it's
they
like-
shut him down still.
Did they?
yeah, for like 3 days, they gave him like a warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he reopened a different account.
Yeah.
Shout out Cross.
But
He's
Cross
just-
Shout out
just puts
Crosser.
proper copyrighted
Yeah.
content.
Proper stuff. Always
Mad.
is it always offside, always onside? Is that what it is?
I don't even know what it is, man.
Shout him out though. He's been coming every week to Spence of
Oh, has he been there?
Every week, bruv.
Really?
Every week.
How's his son getting on?
Yeah, he sounds alright. Man like Thierry, shout out
Thierry.
Thierry.
The Chelsea man whose name he sold
Um,
after Arsenal legend.
But no,
Shout out
he's
Crosser.
proper getting involved. Like one of the games, like
No, he's a good lad.
yeah, he just jumped in. Him and one of the other dads. Like there's like a transition game. Anytime the ball goes out, a new one just comes in. But I might give it to the team that's kicked it out. But like I was running around on my own Sunday trying to do it because I was on my own coaching.
Yeah.
And then they just got the balls and they would just chuck them in. So then I just stood back and just watched
Nice.
it.
I hope you paid him.
Hmm?
Hope you paid him for that.
Why are you saying that on here?
Let's get
bruv?
Crosser.
Like, Crosser, send that invoice, man.
But what we're trying to do anyway, we're trying to unlock. We're trying to unlock the DNA of winning culture. Shout out counter.
Every time. Hey, that book. Banging.
Cool, guys. I don't think there's anything else. I'm gonna hobble away back on the tube. No car.
Did you
no-
get tube?
I got tube here.
That's a lot.
Yeah, how long it's been since I've been on the tube?
He's gonna get fit.
If only someone was driving to South to like drop me home.
In it.
Yeah,
If only that.
yeah. I mean, I could just release the lost tapes.
That's where you going again?
Oh yeah. I need to see that.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna upload it one day.
Just
I'm just
send
gonna
it-
because I know he ain't subscribed, so I'm just gonna drop it on YouTube.
email it to me, bruv.
No, I'm just gonna drop it on YouTube, upload it, and just drop it, and then I'm gonna forward you the link, and then you can watch it.
No, don't put it on YouTube. Just
Don't
send
put
it
it
to
on
him privately. Put it to him privately. And then take it off.
Yeah, send it to me private.
Fam, the guy was lagging, bro.
Send it to me private.
Vomiting, come with trousers all dirty.
I was not vomiting.
That's slander, bro.
Bro, he was like this.
I was not that way.
It's like this.
So I'll see and check. I don't know. You
Huh?
get me? I'll have a look and.
I Frank Lampard got rid of Carlo Cudicini. You see that?
Did he?
Backroom stuff. Yeah.
Is it?
Bro, Carlo's gone, yeah?
I didn't even know Carlo Cudicini was even there. Anyway, guys, I think that's about it.
Right, I guess.
Until next week, we out.
Peace.
Easy.